Welcome again to Top Ceiling, where the ceiling is at the top. My name is Humphrey and today, unfortunately, Wendy isn't here, so she's missing out. As you can see, we are at the Shnit International Film Festival, and we're playing with some serious toys. Right now, I'm sitting next to an Ari Alexa. I mean, this thing costs more than my house and my car and all my shoes and actually all my camera gear. So if people are not watching, we're just gonna roll this off the dolly and just walk out. But anyway, we're gonna be talking to a lot of filmmakers who've entered this competition, and right now we are at the Labia Theatre, and this is where Magic Bullet, our iPhone award-winning film, is gonna be screening as well. So stay tuned and follow us as we give you a sneak peek and a look behind the scenes of the Shnit International Film Festival. We've got Jacque. Jacque is, you work for media?
I don't actually. I'm a freelance steadi-cam operator. I work mainly for Espresso Show, the morning 6 a.m. show. And I'm actually still a student as well. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, finishing up my degree at City Varsity.
Okay, yeah. So Jacque is that guy that you want to be. He's still studying at City Varsity, but works on the Espresso Show. You know how famous that is. And look what he works with. I mean, we got like some small toys, but I mean, this is a big boy, you gotta say. All right, Jacque, tell us, what is this and what is your job involved as a steadi-cam operator?
Well, this is a steadi-cam, obviously. Steadi-cam is used to walk up and down stairs, do long, extreme long shots where you don't have a dolly, just all sorts of weird and wonderful shots that you can't really get into with like dolly movements and shoulder rig. And if you want it to be steady, that's why it was called a steadi-cam, because it keeps the camera steady, obviously. This is a uni rig which is built in Italy, and obviously we were flying in a mirror on here. The mirror is the new Ari camera that's just come out, the new Docky camera. It shoots up to 200 frames in 2K. So it's a beautiful, beautiful camera. It's quite lightweight actually, flying about 35 kgs or so here.
Really, yeah. Awesome. Right now, tell us, Jacque, how much do you have to exercise to be able to balance a steadi-cam like this?
This is my exercise. Every morning that I'll go into work, it's my exercise.
Awesome.
I used to gym, but this has now become my gym. Yeah.
All right. And what do you love about being a steadi-cam operator? Why would you choose this over being like a dope or a cinematographer or anything else in the film?
It's a lot more specialized. Okay. You know, you've been at film school, you realize that there's 10, 15 people that want to be a DOP in every year, and this is what separates me. You know, I'm the only guy that I know at my age that does this. In fact, in South Africa at my age that does this. So you got to go through a strict training process. Ordinarily, it's a better thing to go and find a professional to train you. So I trained under a guy named Michael Carstensen. He's a professional here in the industry, and he trained me on this rig as well.
Sure.
As I mentioned to you off camera, there are about 15 operators in South Africa. That's how specialized this operation actually is.
So actually what he's saying is this is the closest I've ever come to being a steadi-cam operator by association. I am one bacon number away from Jacque over here. You know what bacon numbers are, right? Some of our audience is people who are aspiring filmmakers and people like myself who come from a DIY background where I've built my own dolly, I built my own shoulder cams that broke on day one. I built my own jib, which never flew even for one shoot. So help us understand the difference between DIY and where this kind of stuff feature when you want to get a bit serious.
Sure. Well, yeah, the serious stuff is always going to set you back a couple thousand, that's for sure. This rig that you're looking at without the camera on it is about 450,000 Rand. Then the camera is also about 450,000, 500,000 Rand. So we're flying close to $1 million Rand here. And we're walking outside on that, that relatively wet floor, and there's no grip with me. It's a big responsibility, you know, and just touch the wood wherever the wood is so that we don't fall over. But look, DIY, you can do it. It can be built, it can be done. I know guys that have built their own glide cams. They are not easy to build. They are not easy to build at all. It's all about this thing here,
the gimbal,
and it's all about this guy here, the arm. And if you can't get these things right, it's not gonna fly.
Get it, And do you have a YouTube channel where we can see some of your stuff?
I do. It's Jacque Maritz steadi-cam. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! All right. So if you want to check out Jacque's channel, check out the comment section below here. And again, Jacque, thank you so much for your time. I mean, you are the coolest guy in the Shnit Film Festival, so we're just gonna walk behind him and look cool. All right, can we do that?
Awesome, yeah, go for it.
Well, I was gonna ask to carry it, but after I heard about the price, I'm just not gonna even try. So we're gonna leave it right there. Jacque, again, thank you so much for your time. Thanks again for joining us. Wendy couldn't be here with us, but you got me, the substitute Humphrey, and this is Top Ceiling, where the ceiling is at the top. Awesome. Thanks, man, for your time.
Cheers.
I'm out. Well, stage fright. And behind the scenes look at okay, I'm gonna do it again.